The first point is that there has been a narrative, which is quite worrying in recent times, that all the gains we've made in gold production and sale and the foreign exchange receipts thereof have come about because of an upsurge in galamsey. You see, that narrative does not provide any credible evidence to back it. For the avoidance of doubt, there is no government policy to purchase gold from galamseys. What it is that over the period, for the decades that we've mined gold, there has never been a system to trace where it comes from. But purchase from large-scale mining firms, represented by my friend Ken here, and small-scale mining firms are all lawful. Because small-scale mining is a lawful activity. Sometimes we speak as though it is coterminous with galamsey. It is not. The state of Ghana made laws and allowed for small-time players to participate in the extraction of gold. And after, it makes sense. We cannot have a situation where, invariably, because of the financial might and skill of external gold producers, they are the ones that dominate our markets. We cannot have a situation where Ghanaians are prevented or stopped from also participating. But of course, they must meet certain standards that does not impinge adversely on the environment and in the long run affect us. So the law allows for small-scale operators to operate. The state of Ghana cannot only purchase gold from large-scale producers, because they also, as part of the agreement, are allowed to market their own gold. And therefore, there's nothing wrong with government buying gold from small-scale miners. Because we have not had a system to trace it, one cannot exactly tell if some elements within the illegal mining fraternity also find their way in there. It is for that reason that through law, a body has been put in place called Gold Board. I was in Parliament when we sat through the night to approve the Gold Board bill. And part of their mandate is to ensure that illicit gold does not get into what we export. In fact, it is in our own interest that the global community does not perceive us as selling gold that comes from illegal miners. Because mind you, and I'm sure Ken is aware, there are many watchdogs. In fact, only last week, about 2 days ago, I received correspondence from a group of foreign journalists who track these things and have sent us questionnaires to answer specific questions relating to the source of our gold and all that. Now, if we get negative publicity as to the source of our gold, the gains we are making in the international gold market will collapse precipitously. The LBMA has what they call the good delivery list. You must get onto that list to market your gold in a way that benefits you. So it is not in anybody's interest. It's not definitely in Ghana's interest or the government's interest to go and purchase gold from galamsey. But these things are traced. There are all manner of sophisticated technologies that you can use to trace where the gold comes from. So I think that the blanket statements that are being made, that we are buying gold from galamsey, and that is why we are having an increase or an upsurge in gold production and sales thereof, must be limited, and it must be based on absolute fact.